the grand kingdom of Eldoria, there stood a magnificent palace known for its towering walls and grand halls, where the royal family resided. Princess Leela, a curious and adventurous young girl of 16, had grown up in the palace surrounded by servants, nobles, and visitors. Yet, despite the palace's magnificence, there was always something that seemed a little off about it. The vast halls were filled with treasures and history, but there was one secret that had never been revealed to her. Princess Leela had always been fascinated by the old stories her grandmother used to tell her. "The palace holds many secrets, my dear," her grandmother had said, her eyes twinkling mischievously. "Some doors should never be opened, and some rooms are better left untouched." These words had always stuck with Leela, yet curiosity gnawed at her. Why were some doors forbidden? What did her grandmother mean? One late evening, as the moon hung low in the sky and the stars twinkled like diamonds, Lila decided to explore the castle in search of something new. She had spent countless hours wandering the halls, but tonight felt different. A sense of mystery hung in the air, urging her to find something hidden. While walking through the royal library, which was filled with ancient scrolls and dusty tomes, she noticed something strange. A book on one of the shelves appeared to be slightly out of place. Unlike the other books, this one seemed to glow faintly under the moonlight streaming through the large windows. Lila's hand instinctively reached out, and as she pulled the book from the shelf, she heard a faint click. The shelf began to move, revealing a small passageway behind it. Heart racing, Lila stepped into the dimly lit hallway. The air was cool and musty, and the walls seemed to whisper with secrets of the past. She followed the passage, which twisted and turned until it opened up into a small, hidden room. The room was unlike any she had ever seen before, filled with ancient relics, mysterious artifacts, and strange paintings that seemed to watch her every move. The centerpiece of the room was an old wooden chest, intricately carved with symbols Lila had never seen before. As she approached it, a strange feeling washed over her. It was as though the chest was calling to her, urging her to open it. But something held her back. Could it be another of the palace's secrets? And if so, was she truly ready to uncover it? Despite the feeling of hesitation, Leela's curiosity overcame her. She knelt beside the chest and gently opened it. Inside, she found an ornate mirror, its frame covered in gold leaf and delicate engravings. The glass of the mirror shimmered, though it reflected nothing. No light, no shape, just a void. She reached out, and as her fingers brushed against the surface, the reflection shifted. A vision appeared within the mirror, showing a shadowy figure standing in front of the very same room, but much younger. Suddenly, a voice echoed from the depths of the room, breaking the silence. "You shouldn't have done that." Leela spun around, but there was no one there. The voice, though faint, seemed to come from the mirror itself. It was chilling, but strangely familiar. Her heart pounded in her chest as the air around her seemed to grow colder. "What is this?" Leela whispered to herself, stepping closer to the mirror. She had heard stories of mirrors with magical properties, but she had never imagined she would find one in her own palace. The mirror shimmered again, and a new image appeared. This time, it showed the royal family in a grand hall celebrating a joyous occasion. But in the background of the scene, hidden from the others, was the same shadowy figure. Leela couldn't help but wonder who this figure was, and why it seemed to be connected to her family's past. Just as she was about to reach for the mirror again, she heard footsteps approaching from the corridor. In a panic, Leela quickly closed the chest and hurried back into the passage. Her heart raced as she made her way back to the library, the passage closing behind her with an ominous click. As she returned to her room, Lila couldn't shake the feeling that she had just stumbled upon something important. What was the figure in the mirror trying to tell her? Why had the mirror been hidden away for so long? And most importantly, what did it have to do with the royal family? The next day, Lila decided to seek answers. She returned to the library, determined to find more clues about the mysterious room and the mirror. After hours of searching, she came across an old journal belonging to her great-grandmother, who had been the Queen of Eldoria many years ago. The journal contained many passages about the history of the palace, but one entry stood out. "Beware the mirror of shadows," it read. "It holds the secrets of the royal bloodline, but not all should look into it. Those who seek the truth may uncover a darkness far greater than they can comprehend." The mirror was hidden away to protect the kingdom. Lila's heart skipped a beat as she read the passage. Could the mirror have been a part of some ancient curse? Was the shadowy figure a threat to the kingdom? And why had her great-grandmother warned her about it? Determined to uncover the truth, Lila spent the following days researching the history of the mirror and the strange events surrounding it. She found that the mirror had been created centuries ago, during the reign of the first king of Eldoria. It was said to possess the ability to reveal the truth, but only to those brave enough to face it. But what truth was hidden within it? And why had it been sealed away? As the days passed, strange things began to happen in the palace. The once peaceful halls grew quiet, and a sense of unease spread among the staff. The servants whispered of strange occurrences, and Lila could feel the tension in the air. It was as if the very palace was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. Then one night, as Leela was once again alone in her room, the mirror began to glow. The image inside shifted, showing her family's darkest secrets, betrayals, lost alliances, and forgotten promises. The shadowy figure in the reflection appeared once more, standing closer to the mirror now, its eyes burning with an unsettling intensity. Leela's heart pounded in her chest as the figure began to speak, its voice echoing in her mind. "You are the key, princess. You must decide whether to uncover the truth or let the past remain buried." Leela stared at the mirror, her mind racing. She realized that the secret room, the mirror, and the shadowy figure were all connected to a past that had been hidden from her. The kingdom of Eldoria was on the brink of a great change, and she was the one who held the power to either unlock the secrets or let them remain sealed forever. With one final glance at the mirror, Lila made her decision. The truth, no matter how dark, had to be revealed. And as she stepped forward, she knew that her journey into the heart of the palace's secrets had only just begun.